What is going on, guys? And today I'm bringing you a brand new video, and this is the first marquee matchups I've ever done. Now this is just going to be the first bit of me completing each SBC part. Obviously there's 4 parts, you get 4 different sets of packs, and then for this one you also get a team of the week player at the end of it. Now as you can see, this is the team I used for the Inter versus Milan game. Now obviously you only need a certain amount of players from Inter and Milan, and then also you need team chemistry, team overall rating, and 11 players from Calcio A. Now obviously as you can see, I've got the 3 players and they were the most expensive, so the Inter and the Milan players, they cost the most. Now it doesn't really make a huge difference which players you use, I just advise using the cheapest you could. And as you can see, I actually have a team rating of 81 and you only needed 79, but I had Alexandro in my club and he actually helped out a lot and it made it a little bit cheaper for me. So as you can see, guys, I have slowed down this clip a little bit, and the reason that is because it was such a short clip and I needed to talk over it to explain to you how to do the SBC, and I couldn't have done that in its original speed. Now we're going to move on to the next section, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to drop a like down below, it would really help out. One other thing, guys, I am a little bit ill. Obviously I've been hit with hay fever really bad recently, so obviously I'm not the greatest at the moment. My voice sounds a bit off and I've got a blocked nose, so if you do notice that, that's literally the only reason I'm speaking a little bit differently, but I should be on the mend in a couple of days. I'm not, it's not awful, it's just hay fever, but I don't actually have any tablets at the moment that are working, so it's just going to be a case of seeing when that goes away. Now as you can see here, we did get a couple players for this SBC. There was a couple requirements and all of these sadly are fixed, so you need, I think it's Brunswick, I believe, and Hanazar. I can't pronounce the team names, but you need players from both of these teams. Now, these 2 players cost me around 7,000 coins each, and that obviously is a lot of coins for an SBC, but I did try and snipe them, and on my Wi-Fi, I couldn't. I'm sure some of you guys could get the snipe here. Now, there were only a couple of players you need to snipe, and you could probably get them for around 4k each rather than 7. I know that's not a huge difference, but I know to some people that will make a massive difference in the SBCs. Now, perfect thing about this one, the rest of the team you can buy every single other player for less than 500 coins. I think I got all of them for 450, 400, or even some at 500 coins, which was perfect. It didn't cost me many coins for the rest of it. Obviously overall that's about 20k for the SBC, 14k being on 2 specific players. Now, as you can see, when we finish this one, we get the second pack in the SBC, and obviously it was a simple one to finish. It was really easy. I didn't really have to do as much as I did for the other ones, and I was quite happy with the result for that one. We actually got an all players pack there, which is actually a really decent pack to get from an SBC. So thirdly, we did the Zenit versus Spartak Moscow. Now this one I have already done a sniping filter. I brought that out yesterday, and that was on the players from Spartak Moscow. Now obviously it's a very good filter, it works really well. You can pick up these cards at around 400 coins and make a 9,000 coin profit. However, it's so hard to pick up those coins at this rate, obviously because of the marquee matchups. So many people are sniping in them for profit. I was trying to snipe them for the actual marquee matchups, as I'm sure so many people are doing, and it is a bit of a shame that these cards were costing me so much. Obviously I actually got set back 130k to do the entire marquee matchups. However, this is the first time I have ever made such a big profit off an SBC. I actually made, I think, an 80k profit, so I think the cards overall sold for around 210k, which I was like so surprised that I did not expect to make that much of a profit off an SBC, but I was so happy with the results. So you guys are going to love the results of these SBCs. However, they are going to set you back a little bit, so you have to be prepared for that. Obviously players like Promes costing 7,000 coins, non-rare players costing 6,000, 5,000 sort of thing. It is annoying and frustrating to have to put yourself through buying these players that really shouldn't go for that much, but in the end it does pay off and you will be happy with the result. Obviously when you see my packs you'll understand I was so happy with what I got. Obviously I don't want to spoil that for you, but guys, you are going to really enjoy looking at the packs I got and how insane the players were. I'm sure the pack luck is going to be exactly the same for you. I don't always have the best pack luck, but it seems that when you do a lot of SBCs, or when you do a group of SBCs at once, the pack luck is slightly better. I don't know if that's something they've actually put in or if it just seems that way, but it does come across to me. So the 4th and final SBC we completed was the Man United versus Chelsea. Now for this one it was actually really simple. It doesn't look like it's probably going to cost you a little bit, but it actually doesn't. It's probably the cheapest of all of them apart from the Bundesliga 2 games. Now as you can see, we needed a Man United and a Chelsea player, and we've picked them up with Moses and Carrick. Now Carrick is obviously in position at the centre defensive mid, and Moses was picked up as a right wing back. Now these two only set me back around 3,000 coins each, which is very good for a price fixed SBC. Now obviously you also need a team overall rating of 80. So all I did here was make sure all my players were around 81 or 82. Obviously Moses setting it at 78 wasn't great, but if you pick up the rest of the players slightly higher than that, you're going to get a good result. Now obviously, as you can see, I've got an 81 rated team, and it really didn't cost me much, with all the players costing around 1,000 coins to get. Now as you can see, that's how I completed the entire SBC. We then picked up a 1 premium Electrum pack. Now I've never seen that before. I didn't know what it was, but it was actually a very decent pack. I was quite interested in opening all of them, of course. And as you can see, I've completed the SBC, and we're going to move into the packs in a little bit. Now I would like to apologise for how slow the video came out. Obviously I know you guys, I can see in editing it is quite slow. That's purely because I didn't record enough for each SBC. I sort of recorded 30 seconds, and I didn't realise until after I thought about it I was actually going to have to talk to you about what I did for each SBC. So I do apologise for that. In the future I will make sure it is much better. I will make sure I have, you know, a lot longer footage, so I don't have to slow the footage I do have down. Obviously for the packs, I've not slowed any of that down. I've got that all completely recorded, and I recorded that a little bit different to usual. It's not done by my PS4 mic. I've used the actual mic I use for recording, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy that and prefer it a little bit more to how I usually do it. And if you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it. Just like to like down below and subscribe if you are new around here. Obviously we do a lot of SBCs, and completing the Marquee matchup is the first for the channel, so I would really appreciate as much support as we can get. I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of the video, and yeah, let's get into the packs. So as you can see guys, we've completed all of the stages of the Marquee matchups. We've got our 5 packs. I hope the video wasn't too long. Obviously I've had to explain to you how to do each one, talk about each players, but it did cost me quite a bit. I think it's around 120,000 coins all in all. Now we know I'm guaranteed around 20k back from this. Obviously we've got the Team of the Week player pack. Now obviously it's a possibility we can get an inform walkout, and we've just got a walkout straight away. This could be mad guys. I don't know who this is, so let's see. We've got, what flags is this? Come on. German flags, centre back. Okay, so we just packed, oh my god, we got Boateng in the first pack. That's insane. So we've got a walkout in the first pack already, guys. Obviously, I'd be hoping for the walkout in the last pack, which is the Team of the Week pack. But we've just got a walkout in the first pack. This pack has 4 gold players, it has 4 silvers and 4 bronzes and 1 rare player, and we just so happen to manage to get Boateng. So that is absolutely insane. Let's see how much he sells for. 180k. So we've just made 180,000 coins back off. We've made profit off this SBC already, guys. I'm so happy with that. So we're going to send that all to our club. Obviously I'm going to show you what my club looks like when I've sold everything. Obviously right now we've already made profit, so let's get into the next pack. Who have we got? Okay, so not a walkout, and okay, so we've got a rare gold player. We have Kyle Walker's upgraded card. Oh my god, these are actually some of the best packs I've had, like consecutive packs. That's insane. Okay, so how much is he going for at the moment? Looking at around 15k for him. So we've made almost 200k back off this already. So we're going to store all that in the club as well, and then obviously we'll have a look at it, as I've said, once I've sold it all on. So let's put that all into the club, and we'll get rid of this duplicate, and we're moving on to the next pack. I'm really happy with this, guys. I've never done the Marquee matchups before, but I'm believing it may be a good idea. So we've got this rare consumable packs. Now obviously this is the worst pack in the entire SBC. However, we've made profit already, and we've just picked up 5 contracts, 3 fitness cards, which in all fairness sell for, I believe, as much as they can, or it may just be, okay, so we get about 1,000 per fitness card if we were to sell all of them on. And then obviously the left wing back to left back, left wing to left mid, and left wing to left forward will all sell for a couple hundred coins. So all in all, just off that consumables pack, we could probably make 7,000 or 8,000 coins. Now, the premium Electrum pack, I didn't know what it was, but it seems it's a hybrid pack with a split of gold and silver players. So it's got 12 players, 6 gold, 6 silver, and 3 rares. So I don't actually know what we'll get for this. Now, this is purely from the Chelsea and United one. So obviously, this is just from that part of the SBC. Now, we got 83 rated Connor Plianka. Now, that's probably not the best we could have got, but we also got a couple of gold players, and we'll see at the silvers. We'll have a look at them to see what leagues they're in. Maybe they might be part of the SBC. We'll just have to check that out. I believe this guy is from German 2. No, he's not. I don't know what league that is. I thought it looked like the second Bundesliga. We'll have to have a look. And We'll list all of these quickly now, just because I know I'm going to get rid of all these. I know with some of the other players I might be having a look at them. Obviously, Boateng, I'd love to keep him. There's been so many teams I've made where I've said, you know, I need Boateng, but I do not have the coins to be able to say, oh yeah, I can keep a player worth 180,000 coins after I've just spent 130,000. I'm really happy with that result though, guys. It's really good to manage to get him. Let's see, compare price. Let's see, come on. Okay, so he only goes around a couple hundred coins, not too much, but it's more than discard, so we'll put him up. And we'll have a look at these guys later because they may all be in SBCs in the future. And finally, the Team of the Week pack. Now, I would obviously turn away, you know, cover my eyes, but obviously I've not got face cam, so you guys can't even see that. Obviously, we've not got a walkout. Have we got a good inform to top off the pack opening? Okay, so we are, is it Dost? 86 rated Dost. Okay, like it's not great, but he's an 86 rated player. Obviously, I believe that's probably going to go for like 10, 20,000 coins. Yeah, like obviously 20k off an inform, not great. Alright, you know what, it's even like 16k, so we may keep him just for like in future Team of the Week SBCs. He's like perfect because obviously he gets the rating up massively and obviously decent card. No promo packs available, so nothing else to show you guys, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We're going to move on smoothly to show you how much coins I've made off selling all the cards. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I certainly have, and make sure to drop a like down below if you did like those packs. So finally, we're looking at something that has made me extremely happy. Of course, the profit we've made off this SBC. I started, I believe, with something like 310,000 coins, and we came out with 404, almost a 90,000 coin profit. Obviously, all of that is down to one man, Boateng. Without him, we'd probably be on a little bit of a loss of money, but he's made us 184,000 coins. Now, even still, I haven't sold the inform, so that's probably another 20k on top of that. Obviously, I believe he's probably worth a little bit more than that, and he'll go into the SBCs when they are used for Team of the Week, so either I'll sell him then or I'll use him in my own. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, which I'm sure you guys have, as we've managed to get a walkout and I've talked you through the entire marquee matchups, if you could just drop a like down below, that would be really appreciated. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.